Coach Gregory open it up for you, and then we will take questions.
Give them a lot of credit in terms of, a couple key areas that were the big difference, big factors in the game. Their 11 offensive rebounds, and then getting to the free throw line in the second half was a key factor. We hold them to 34% in the second half from the field. They make 5 threes, but they go 11 to 16 from the free throw line. And there was a point in the second half where I think they were maybe 1 for 13 from the field, but we weren't able to extend the lead at all. It was still a 3 or 4 point game on that. They got to the free throw line a lot. We were in the bonus with 10, double bonus with 10 minutes to go. And they are a 3-point shooting streaky team, and then they made their last 4. So a couple areas that we need to, get better at. We got to be more physical on the glass. We got to be able to defend without fouling. We got to be better at the free throw line, which we are, but we did not shoot well from the line today, obviously. And when we get open shots, guys that are capable of making them need to make them, both layups and open perimeter jump shots. So you got to learn from this, got to bounce back. Obviously, a tough one on Friday, but at the same time, it's a team that's I believe, going to keep getting better and growing as they start figuring some stuff out together. Obviously, with 3 new guys in the starting lineup. But we got some good basketball from some guys, but it's going to be tough to win when your veterans don't play as well as they're capable of playing.
On that last 3-pointer that they had, looked like Tyler got lost on a pick. Was Russ supposed to crash down and cover him, or was it just Tyler's play to get over the screen?
He just gave him too much separation. I'm not even sure there was much of a screen. He just kind of yo-yoed, bounced it to the left. You got to with that situation, you got to push up more on the ball. So I'm not even sure the screen was the factor that created the space for the shot. He had done a pretty good job on him. I think that he hit. I don't know if they fixed it. In the first half, he hit 1 3, but that was on Corey. So I don't know if the 3 for 9 was fixed. So at that point he's 2 for 8 from the 3. So give the kid credit, because that was obviously a big shot. But the couple threes that Harris hit, the big one on the comeback after we had just hit one, he hits one. Give those 2 kids credit, because those were big offensive plays for them.
What did SEMO do to affect Russ inside? Because it looked like you were trying to play inside out tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we just we need to you got to make your free throws when you get fouled. 2, you got to be a little more patient in there when you get the ball. They trapped him just one time, but you got to with Russ, we got to get him deeper post position. Deeper post position, and when you get it, you got to finish those plays around the basket. And there was a couple ones like late in the game when we hit him on the roll. Just you got to come up with that. You got to come up with that pass. So I don't think they did anything different other than being physical with him. You know what I mean? Being physical with him and not letting them get deep post position in there. And we got the ball into him maybe the second play of the first half in the position that we normally get, and he just missed the shot. One thing that they did do a good job of, he only got 2 offensive rebounds. So he usually gets 4 to 6 points on the offensive glass. So I think that's one thing they did a good job on.
Had just 6 bench points the other night, 11 in 11 minutes on the way to 20 this evening. Just kind of, how'd you feel about your second unit and their improvement game to game?
I thought, obviously, Ryan Conwell played very well for his first game. kind of savvy beyond his years. You know, again, there's a lot of heat on him for a freshman, but he's too good of a free throw shooter to go 4 or 6. He needs to make that one, you know, late, and he will. But I thought Sam gave us some good minutes. There was times where the bench, you know, helped us in terms of, you know, getting some rest and playing with some energy and different things like that. We're definitely gonna need them. There's no doubt about that.
Struggled from 3 last year, struggled from 3 against UT again tonight. What needs to change for you guys to start clicking? And Keyshawn was 3 for 5. Everybody else was 1 for 14 tonight.
Gotta make open shots. You gotta make open shots. When you create offense, creates open shots. You know, you gotta be able to knock those down. Obviously, Tyler Harris in his career has proven that he can make shots at a high clip. He's done it in practice. He goes 0 for 8 today. So one thing we gotta make sure that we do is that we're getting them within the flow of the offense as well. I thought the 2 or 3 that Ryan took were in. Maybe one was a tough one. We're not a tough making team. We got to take good shots every single possession, and so, you know, it's as they always say, it's make or miss. But when you create a good shot, then, you know, we got to be able to knock that thing down. And guys have proven that they can do that, and now they need to do it in games when the shots show. You know, when the shots show.
Do you think they're feeling a little pressure because of, you know, it's been an issue? I mean, I know
Everybody's
the big guys.
human, so, you know, probably, you know, and I'm not a coach that says don't shoot, you know what I mean? The way I've always gone about it, if you're not shooting the ball well, you gotta have a clear mind and an open heart and bust your ass and keep getting in the gym and getting up shots and shoot them with confidence. And at no time did we talk about that was a bad shot or anything like that. So, you know, maybe they're hearing the chatter. You know what I mean? I mean, in this day and age, I'm sure they are. From all the social media or whatever the case might be. You know what I mean? But if you put in the time, I always say your work ethic creates your confidence, you know? So you just gotta keep at it. You gotta keep at it, and you gotta keep creating good ones. And when you get good ones, you gotta rise up and shoot them with confidence.
Anything else?